Hey guys, it's Ted Bogert. Welcome back to the Ted Show. Did you miss me? Oh, come on. I know you did. It's been a couple of weeks. It's been crazy. My schedule is nuts, but I'm super excited to be back with one of my dearest friends, John Kalish, a hero for kids. It's a Hero for Kids Wednesdays, every Wednesday, especially leading up to the gala that's coming up in October. And today we have a very special guest, Anthony Gonzalez from Solvera Tech. But we're going to start with John first. John, good morning. Welcome. How are you this morning? Tell us all about you, my friend.
Hey, good morning, Ted. Great to see you. You're looking good as always, sir. I have to say that. The man dresses better than I do, regardless of the day, regardless of the occasion. He is an awesome human being and the 2019 recipient of the A Hero for Kids Lifetime Achievement Award for all of the amazing work that he does for the community, for our children, veterans, first responders. Ted, you're a hero without a cape. I can't say it enough.
Thank you so much. Don't make my makeup run this early, John.
Yeah, don't be crying, brother. Don't be crying. So, A Hero for Kids, we're an all-volunteer 501c3. Literally everything that comes in goes out. We don't have salaries, expenses, nothing, any additional expenses. We figure out a way of covering it ourselves. That's important to me. Having come from the nonprofit world, I saw the good, the bad, the ugly. There is some ugly out there, folks, and I wanted to make sure I took all of the good and brought it to this organization.
I love it. I love what you do. I love A Hero for Kids. I love when you get all gussied up like Batman. That's when you always outshine me, my friend. There's no competing with a Batman, I just tell you. But I love what you do in the community. I think you're just an amazing advocate. It was an honor to receive that award, so thank you. But we're here today to promote the gala, and of course, we have a guest with us today. Tell us about Anthony.
Hey, thank you guys so much for having me. I really appreciate it. My name is Anthony Gonzalez. I'm the CEO of Solvera Tech. We provide efficiency, security, and profitability for companies all across the United States and even some international clients as well. Very glad to be able to support John. We've known John for almost 3 years now. So two and a half, 3 years now since we started doing the Crema events. And ever since the day he walked in that door, and the first picture we took, he came in as Batman, I think, on the very first day. And I was like, man, he really loves what he does. You could just tell just from his from the way he presented himself. And the more we got to know John, the more we got to see his events, the more we attended things, the more things that we saw. We even had him on an old podcast episode we did. He came dressed as Batman. Everything that he does is an inspiration for us and us as a company. So we want to just give back and be here to promote him as much as possible in the mission that they go for.
I love that. I think it's so important for businesses to be involved in the community, and obviously you are. And I want to ask about that, a little more about that. But Anthony, I did not ask you, and the audience always loves a little bit of origin story. So I know you weren't born, and then all of a sudden Solvera Tech came into creation when you were 2 or 3. Tell us a little bit about your journey to get there.
Yeah, so I graduated from the University of West Florida in 2016, and while I was there, I was very fortunate that somebody gave me an opportunity to work for the IT department at the actual university, and it was the biggest blessing I could have had because it gave me the opportunity to really get my hands dirty and learn and critical think while still in school. I actually got my degree in finance, surprisingly, but I've been doing IT stuff for 10 years now, and right when in between graduation, I got another opportunity at a Toyota dealership, and I was the only one. It was me, and I had to manage all the technology for a multi-million-dollar Toyota dealership and just learn as I went. And so that experience taught me how to be extremely resourceful, how to think critically, and I was still going to school at the same time, taking 6 classes and working 50, 60 hours a week. So it was a great experience. And while I was doing that, my best friend and I decided to start a company out there. Unfortunately, we ended up splitting it in half after a certain point, but that's how Solvera was born. And our goal is just to help businesses. That's really where it started at, is I wanted to just do something to help people in this world. I'm scared of needles, so I wasn't going to be a doctor. I'm not the biggest cross the I's, dot the T's attorney type. So this is the best way I could find to help people. And so that's why I love what we do.
So tell me, what if somebody said, well, what separates Solvera from the rest? I know you have a passion, it's your heart. What would you say to them?
The attention that we give to the business growth, I think is something that I shouldn't say no one, there aren't a lot of companies that are partners, that are vendors, that work with companies that really care about the future of a business. And I think everything that Solvera has designed, our automation and IT services combined, really focus on, we want the companies that we work with to be around in 15 years, right? I think a lot of companies will come in, they do a job, they do it really well, and then you don't hear from them. Or maybe you do every once in a while when it's time for a like a agreement or something like that. But Solvera really prides itself on standing with the client every single day, almost as if we're a part of that business. And that's the reason why a lot of the clients that we work with are extremely successful at what they do on a technology level and and on a business level as well.
I think it's so critical. We're all afraid of you all. You know that, right? So we're intimidated. We're afraid. We feel stupid sometimes because we don't understand it. But the way you're describing it, and obviously I know your demeanor, that's what you want when you're a business owner and you are trying to figure out your IT needs, and you're also probably in crisis mode at some point, and to have a very calming discussion with someone like you, who you know is actually on your team as part of your team, is actually super cool. So thank you for sharing that. All right, tell us what you're doing. You're involved with the gala as well, correct, John?
Yeah, absolutely. And Anthony actually came to me and one day said, "How can we help?" And I was like, "Wow, well, this is the first year we're doing the gala ourselves. We didn't outsource anything. We are, the guy that wants his flip phone back wants to do a gala in the technology era." And so the previous 2 years, there was a lot of spreadsheets involved and moving around and manual entry of information and everything like that. And Anthony gave me the timeout signal. He said, "We can automate a lot of those processes and make your life easier." And I was like, "Wow, okay, I'm game." And what really struck my heart was they're doing it for us. I mean, it's not, he's not charging us for it. He is, they believe in our mission and what we do. And we were talking last night. I think we talked for an hour on the phone because, I did that old fashioned thing and picked up the phone and called Anthony.
Imagine that.
Yeah. And of course he didn't answer. No, I'm just kidding. But
that's fair, Anthony. I wouldn't have either, probably. Unless there's bail money involved, it's very difficult.
Yeah. And with me, that's a good possibility. But he goes, so he starts bouncing ideas and he's like, "Hey, what if we put a QR code on this and we did this and people could bid during the and my head's just like, wow, this is, I never in my wildest dreams would I have imagined that they would have made this so easy. And I've got to tell you, I'm going to give him kudos because he did a presentation at our networking event yesterday. We had, I think, at least 30 people present. And to a person, everybody that he had worked with as a business, and there were several in that room, were like singing his praises about how amazing his organization is. So
it's a beautiful thing, Anthony. How can you get a better promo, pat on the back, kudos?
Very thankful.
Well deserved. Well deserved. All right. Tell us about the gala. Tell us how people can get involved with the organization, and then tell us about the gala. What's going on? When is it? How can people get tickets? Tell us, John.
So the gala is October 16th. It's a Saturday. It is at the Embassy Suites in Lake Buena Vista. It's a gorgeous venue. We've had it there. This is our third year that we're having it there. They are just great people. If right now we're in the midst of taking nominations for the heroes, one of the things that Anthony and his team automated for us. So if you go to aheroforkids.org and click on 2021 Gala, there's a link there up top. It says nominate. And what we're looking for is 9 categories of, I call them unsung heroes. So law enforcement officer, firefighter, medical professional, nonprofit, a local business, volunteer, veteran, citizen, teacher, and an inspirer. And I think everybody, I won't even say I think, I know everybody knows a person, at least one in each one of those categories. Go there, nominate them. We also have tickets still available, and they're selling quick. We are beyond blessed that folks are, stepping up to attend the gala. I think they heard that Ted was going to be there, and they wanted to get a selfie with him and his outfit that night. Because it's world renowned. Oh
my God, I have to replay this for my kids and Stacy all the time. Thank you for that. I'm going to continue to torture them. All right, so October 16th is the gala. You can go to aheroforkids.org. You can see that it's so important to get involved when you have something in the community that you're passionate about. As a business owner like Anthony, it is so critical, and I promise you that what the seeds that you plant and the good that you do will come back to you 100-fold. So you can reach out to me, you can reach out to John, you can reach out to Anthony, you can go to aheroforkids.org. We will get you there. We'd love to see you at the event, and we'd love to see you nominate someone in one of the 9 categories. And of course, John's incredibly accessible. You can ask him anything. Gentlemen, thank you for being flexible this morning. Thank you so much for what both of you do in the community. And Anthony, I want you to get a ton of business from this, because I know that there are people like me who are afraid of IT people, and having someone who's got a heart and is patient and has such a calming demeanor, y'all know it, it's very important. So gentlemen, thank you so much. We'll see you soon. We'll be back next week with A Hero for Kids Wednesdays. See you guys later. Bye, everybody.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.